Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. We are currently still in the... I'm going to get these confused. Earth Temple? Yeah, it's the Earth Temple, because for some reason, the bird, which has an affinity for air, is in the Earth Temple, and then later... I don't care about spoilers, and neither should you. The plant person, who should be, part of the ground, Earth, is the sky temple, or like the air temple. It's weird, and for some reason I threw out bait. And I froze the cloth, and yeah. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Been a while. So now we're just in this. I like. What am I thinking? You're supposed to put the. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Or you're supposed to, like. I guess hindsight is 20/20, but like you're obviously supposed to put the black shoes, the stone shoes, on the switches, because obviously, what am I doing? Oh, I didn't actually put Medley onto the switch. I thought this was like a teamwork thing, but then the stairs come down, and I'm just like, oh. Oh, and thankfully the game's like merciful enough to, say, hey, just to go, you're a dumbass, here's more juice. Oh man, it's embarrassing. That was not my finest moment in video games, and thankfully, like, the light reaches just enough so that if you take too long placing these things like I do, they just freeze right back and it counts. And for just more ease of use, here's a block. And that opens the door. I guess they just didn't want to get you lost. I was going to, like, question, like, why, and then as soon as I say that thing about, yeah, you're supposed to go from the other side, if that ever happens, but no, I like making things harder on myself. Oh god. Anyway, so, that's how not to do this room. That's adorable that Medley has to... I don't know why she does this, but she actually jumps every step. And, I would assume that in the game's coding, those steps are kind of just like, nope, no. Damn it. I would assume, like, in the game's coding that those steps are kind of just a slope, because when you see, like, big video game steps... you're usually supposed to jump on them. And here I am missing the steps. Because those steps, like, in the background, you're supposed to be able to climb up them, and then climb up the block, and then you don't have to do the puzzle anymore. But since I did not see that while playing, you have to watch me do this puzzle again. But yeah, it's kind of cute how Medley jumps up the stairs. And now I'm just filling time to complete the damn puzzle. Make the steps appear. Run towards the steps. And at the very least, once you get off the steps, it's not like they throw you off, At least you you come up with them. So here I am with the Floor Master doing the right thing this time. Ow. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, you do the Floor Master. Did I say Land Master the last time? I haven't even been playing Star Fox. So you push the block, sunlight appears, and this is the temple. This is just the temple. More light puzzles. It's not even that I don't like them. I like them just fine. They do get a little weird, especially like since this whole mechanic of waving the mirror is like just by default like very fussy, you know. You have to keep the control stick, you know, in place or it goes back. It's very fussy, it's very finicky, and that's something I kind of wish that they did change from the GameCube version. Or maybe that's something they did change. And I think these are actually inverted controls, which makes things so much more difficult. I don't like him. I don't think anybody likes inverted controls. I guess it just depends on what kind of games you play, because like for some it's I kind of heard the logic of, well, if you're holding a camera, like I'm a film major, so you know I kind of get this. If you're holding the camera and you're tilting the pan handle down, the camera will go up instead of down. But that logic doesn't quite fit, because in a video game you're kind of immersed. I guess it just depends on how immersed you get in video games. Like a lot of like I don't know, a lot of Call of Duty people, or I don't know why I'm talking about Call of Duty, but a lot of people might not be so immersed as to actually think they're the player. I'm not that immersed, but it also kind of just comes naturally to me, where, you know, just down means down most of the time, and I guess it's just very situational for me, and I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm out of practice. So we got the compass, and the King of the King of Red Lions is just telling me, hey, you don't worry about Medley so much. Sometimes she might not even be able to go with you, but if you leave her in a room, she will stay in that room. So don't worry about it. Yes, that's totally what the King of Red Lions sounds like. Moblins. I do like how... Oh, and we have Pose. Pose are an enemy, I think, unique to this dungeon and the final dungeon, of course. And I really like their gimmick here. And here I'm like, oh, you need Medley. The gimmick is that... Okay. The gimmick is that... Ow. And that knocked me out. You shine the light on the pose, they become corporeal, and then you can damage them. And I just no-bond right out of there. I kind of wish that you weren't such a one-hit wonder when you dealt with controlling your allies. And these two dungeons are really... There. Oh, I'm trying to get that chest. But I really wish that there was like a meter, and I missed that one. So, And now the other Poe. And the Poes can possess you too. They can, and that just messes with your control. And doesn't even reverse it, like and now I'm just trying to get the statues. They don't reverse it. They randomize it. Like, every couple of seconds, you know. You might as well just be holding up, because up will not mean up or down or, you know, side. It'll mean something different every time. So when Flo gets corporealized, I think that's a word, it just melts into something, nothing, and explodes. I like how they sort of indicate, hey, you need this now. You need medley with the harps. I think that's a really cool, like, in-universe way to tell you what you need to do. And I totally misread them in a later part, so look forward to that. However, we are coming up on time, so next time we will continue to go through the Earth Temple. I think it's the Earth Temple. And, yeah. So, I've been Rico Fernandez, you've been you. Medley's jumping up the stairs just because. And we will see you next time. Bye.